Okay, welcome aboard there, Jason and Diane. Go ahead and stretch out your legs, folks. Enjoy that leg space, alright? This is where the motion sickness bags, Mercy beefing cards are. Air conditioning vents are there and right above your heads too. Now, Diane, I'm going to ask you a favor. Take up that camera strap. Either have it in your hands or around your neck, okay? So it doesn't dangle down and snag the flight controls. And since you're my co-pilot, you get a few more additional instructions, alright, Diane? Just keep your legs like that. Perfect, alright? But please don't bend knees over the flight controls. I need that space in order to fly the aircraft. Everything falls in here like camera equipment. Don't worry about it, but let me retrieve it for you. I'll give it to you. Please don't reach down in the flight control areas there off limits to passengers, okay? So thanks a lot. Welcome aboard, you two. Where are you from? New York. New York City? Long Island. Awesome, okay? And thanks for being with us over here. Make yourself at home. You guys celebrating any special? No, just having fun. Oh, congratulations! All right, beautiful rings, by the way. Awesome. Did you guys pick it out together? Or did he pick it out? You, both of you. All right. Beautiful rings, by the way. I'm admiring them right now. So congratulations. Happy honeymooning, all right? Yes, you got to come back for our anniversary one day, I hope. All right. Awesome. Okay, so welcome all the way from New York. Okay, and we'd like to say aloha, welcome aboard. Just a moment. Okay, I'd like to say aloha, welcome aboard to Dan and Marcy. Welcome. Hi, folks. All right. Welcome aboard. And just a moment. The aircraft door out, it's a little noisy, so we'll get it shut. And then you'll enjoy a little bit more. Okay, so I'd like to say aloha to Dan and Marcy. Welcome to both of you. And where are you folks from? You got to yell it out for me. Southern California. Awesome, okay? So thanks for being with us. We'd also like to say aloha to Kimberly and James. Hi, welcome. Hi, where are you folks from? Houston, Texas. Awesome place, okay? We got to thank our Texans. They build us great aircraft. So we'd like to say aloha to all of you folks. My name is Jeanette. I was born and raised here. I'm very happy to share my island home with you today. I've been flying here about 32 years. Folks, get out those cameras, take pictures. When you take off and landing, we're going to ask that you please excuse me. I'll be talking to the air traffic controllers. I'll be right back with you in a few more moments. And also, folks, just want to make sure everybody can hear me. And when we have the safety briefing, everyone has their seatbelts fastened. Awesome. And right in front of you, folks in the back, James and Kimberly, Dan and Marcy, right in front of you, CPAP pockets, motion sickness bags, Mercy briefing cards. Just want to point out where everything is. We're getting a takeoff clearance right now, folks. Why don't you hula along to the sweet voice of Miss Ryan Helm, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, now our turn to go, so we are going to take off. Welcome aboard, folks. We're lifting off. You look underneath your folks, Kanaha Beach Park, great place to enjoy, again, stand-up paddleboard surfing. If you look down to your left and right, sometimes you see little green-brown dots down there, and those are sea turtles. They're having a little fun looking around for their breakfast early in the morning. Take a look to your left-hand side there, Dan and Marcy. You see the Pride of America cruise ship sitting in port today at Kahului Harbor. Might enjoy cruising around the Hawaiian Islands with us. You know one good thing, Marcy? You only unpack one time. That's a floating hotel room, alright? And it'll take you to island to island. Now folks, as we head out here, it's a beautiful day. Directly in front of you again, folks, is our Western Mountains. And in front of the nose of the aircraft again, folks, it's a wonderful day out there. You can see the moon hanging in the sky again. Diane and Jason right in front of you, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock high. And, oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm turning all of you into aviators, into pilots just for a little while, alright? Okay, pilots, make believe you're sitting on a giant clock face. If I say 12 o'clock, pilots, aviators, where would you look? 12 o'clock. That's right, straight forward, yeah, or straight up. 9 o'clock, to your left. Good job. 2 o'clock, right inside. Good, you all pass, alright? Using the clock positions might make it a little easier for you to spot what I'm talking about. Now, if you take a look to the left-hand side there, Kimberly and James, at about 10 o'clock to about 11 o'clock, you'll also find all those trees against the base of the mountains, and those trees are macadamia nut orchards. How many folks had a chance to try macadamia nuts? Chocolate-covered, salted honey roasted. How many folks like drinking, beer or wine? Okay, you got some bigger smiles on your faces. You might enjoy the lightly salted Maui onion and garlic variety of, again, macadamia nuts. They take 8 years ago. They originally came from Australia. So folks, if on the nose of the aircraft, let's head out for northwest shore of the island of Maui. Right in front of you, Diane and Jason. This is where you can enjoy a little bit of horseback riding. You'll see some red dirt trails in front of the nose of the aircraft. And folks, this is also where you can enjoy the Mendes Family Ranch Cowboys. They'll take you up into the rainforest and down along the beach. Now folks, in front of the nose of the aircraft, take a look for it, and this is where we did a little bit of a dinosaur movie. So folks, take a guess which dinosaur movie filmed in Hawaii. You got it, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park used the island of Maui, the island of Hawaii, and the island of Oahu. All three were spliced together to help create the island of the dinosaurs for the first Jurassic Park movie. You can enjoy this beautiful valley on the ground too. Kimberly and James, straight down there, you can see the parking lot. That is the start of the Waihe Ridgeline Trail. In fact, James, if you look to your right, you see the trail. You and Kimberly could be on that this afternoon, walking up to the picnic table and enjoying the view. Don't hesitate, folks. You see a picture you want, just focus, point, and shoot. You want to grab that Kodak opportunity. I'm going to share the view of the Kehoe Waterfalls first with you, James, and Kimberly, and then we'll turn around for Dan, Marcy, and Diane, Jason to share. Take a look forward, folks. It's actually a very beautiful day. In front of you, the northwest coast of the island Maui. To your right, At about 2 o'clock, straight to right there, Dad and Marcy, that's the Hana coastline to the right-hand side. By the way, how many folks did that Hana Coast Highway adventure? Anybody did that long drive? Alright, some folks did. Okay, congratulations to the guys up front. They survived 617 turns, 54 running bridges. Would you do it again? Good enough, okay. Alright, so again, folks, glad you enjoyed it. And on the left and right hand sides of the aircraft, folks, enjoy the rainforest over here. Rainforest is a giant sponge. Soaks in all that rain, channels it deep into the earth. Over time, again, folks, 25 years from now, when you come back, Diane and Jason, for your 25th anniversary, that's the water that'll be flowing out of your hotel tap pipe. So don't mind a little bit of rain today, folks. Rain today means water for the future, and also water for right now, especially for our farmers. If you take a look to your left there, Dan and Marcy, you can also enjoy that the rainforest is actually composed of 3 layers. The top layer is the trees, the bottom layer is giant tree ferns, and then, you got grasses and mosses right there on the ground. So all of these 3 layers of the rainforest act as a giant sponge. It helps create the water supply for the islands of Hawaii. It looks straight ahead there, Kimberly and James. We're going to head to the island of Molokai. It's right in front of you, and that's our friendly isle. One more island that will show up for Dan and Marcy on the left-hand side in a few more moments. And folks, as we head over the crest of the ridgeline there, on the left-hand side, you're going to see the island of Lanai, also known as the Pineapple Island. Now folks, on the left and right hand sides of the aircraft as we head down to the shoreline, this is one of the best places to snorkel here on the island. And we hope you have a chance to take advantage of it. It's called Honolulu Bay. We'll be showing up for those on the left first, and then we're going to share with those on the right hand side. On the left and right, we have some older pineapple fields we're not using right now. But this yielded up at one time the sweet Maui gold. So on your side there, Kimberly and James, you notice that pineapple is always carved into rows. It's actually cut to fit the harvesting machine. But again, on the left side of the aircraft, we're going to head all the way down the coastline towards beautiful Honolulu Bay. And again, on the right and left hand sides of the aircraft, we hope you have a... Just a moment. Okay, so take a look, folks. Beautiful day out here on either side of us. Coral reefs, very clear beneath the ocean. Hope you enjoy there. Diane and Jason may be dipping into those clear, cool waters again at Honolulu Bay. It's actually one of the best places to snorkel while you're here with us on the island of Maui. How many folks like golfing? Anybody like golfing with a game of golf? Some of you? Okay. Again, this is where we actually had the Mercedes Open. It's also called the Hyundai Tournament of Champions. So bring it around, and some of you might be staying right out here on the beautiful west coast side, Kaanapali, right in front of you. Kapalua, Lahaina, stretching out in front of you, and right in front of you, the 5-star Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Just checking on you. How you folks doing on your Hawaiian vacation? Are you guys having fun? Enjoy? What's your favorite thing to do? Swim? Snorkel? Beach? Somebody finally said helicopter. Thank you. Alright, no, most people say the beach outside, but that's totally okay. Hope you enjoy the beach. How you doing there, James and Kimberly? Having fun on your vacation? Enjoying? Yeah, mine's is eat, drink, and be merry. How many folks like eating good food, seafood? Yeah, we're really blessed. Of course, you can't beat New York City for some of the great cuisine over there. You guys' hometown. Take a look to your left there, Dan and Marcy. You got another island to your left at 9 o'clock. That's the island of Lanai, also known as our Pineapple Island. And that island was bought out actually by California billionaire Larry Ellison a few years ago. He's renovating the Four Seasons Hotel there as well as the Manila Bay Hotel, but you still can go to the south side. South side of the island is one of the best places in the world to do a little bit of snorkeling. Now don't worry, when we turn around we share the view, we'll get that Kimberly and James on your side of the aircraft a little bit later. Now folks, if on the nose of the aircraft, we're headed for the friendly island of Molokai. Now this is an island that you can all run away to. You don't have to worry. Not like Houston, Texas, okay? Kimberly and James, all you got to worry about is one itty-bitty traffic signal, just one. The rest of the time, folks, you enjoy wide open spaces, beautiful beaches. Now, for the great outdoors, if you like coming out here, you can enjoy hunting, scuba diving, snorkeling, hiking. You can just take it easy and relax and do nothing also. You got smaller bed and breakfasts over here, Diane and Jason, so you don't have to worry. It's not like Long Island, New York. You don't have to worry. We only got 5,000 folks to live here. That's it. A small population, one traffic signal, beautiful coral reefs. Marcy and Dan, the coral reefs over here are some of the largest of any of the 8 major Hawaiian islands. And we also hope you enjoy having a great time here, fishing, walking on the reef for almost a quarter mile. You can see the reefs here in front of you. This is one of our, like I said, largest fringing coral reefs that we have here on the island. Now as we make our way out to the island of Molokai, a friendly isle right in front of you, there's some smaller rocks there to your right. And Kimberly and James sit right inside. The larger island to your right is called Elephant Rock, just because of its shape. May look like a long line of rocks right down the middle of the island, or extends up in the middle of the island. That's the elephant's trunk, and the darker parts may look like elephant's big flappy ears. Okay, so take a look to your left and right hand sides again, folks. Enjoy the deserted beaches over here. And we're going to head right out over here, folks, in front of the nose of the aircraft. And head over to a most Hawaiian place. This is the Hill of the Star Ranch just right in front of you. Folks, as you look to your left and right, you see the deserted beaches that await you. There's the one main road of Molokai. It's called the Kamehameha Fifth Highway. Diane and Jason, you see it running underneath you. And on the right-hand side, this is where President John F. Kennedy once stayed. Corporate retreats and movie stars have also enjoyed this beautiful area. On the right side of the aircraft also, folks, we'll find a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits that are grown here, including bananas, papayas, and organic grass-fed beef. This is the Hill of the Star Ranch, and you can actually rent the ranch houses and cottages and stay here with your family and friends, or just the two of you. Now folks, this valley is a little different. It's a very Hawaiian valley. To your left and right, most of it is private property, but if you engage the services of the caretakers here, Filippo and Greg Solitario, they have the cachet to get you right to the valley and over to the waterfalls, where Diane can gently assist Jason into the pool. Then say push him right. So on the left-hand side, take a look. That you can swim there, enjoy a little bit of sitting underneath the waterfall, let it fall on your shoulders. I'm going to share the view with you on the right-hand side also. Enjoy the Hawaiian legends and tales as you walk up the valley with Filippo and Greg. Filippo survived the 1946 tsunami, swept into the valley, swept out homes and lives, been a lifelong resident of Molokai. Lots of tales and legends that he can share with you. And hope you enjoy the Hipo Pool and the Mo'ula waterfalls. Look to your left, that's where you start your hike to the waterfall. And there to your left, Jason and Diane. You'll meet Filippo and Greg, and I'll take you right into the valley, right past all the archaeological sites, and over to the waterfall area. The folks that live here, no electricity in this valley. They live a very simple life. And again, left and right hand sides of the aircraft, folks, you can enjoy the trails over here. And we're going to head out to the North Shore. This is a wilderness area. Only way to get out is by boat, by helicopter, and by airplane. Take a look to either side of you and enjoy. Got some of the tallest sea cliffs in the world on either side of you. James and Kimberly, in the distance to your right-hand side, you see a flat peninsula, and that's Kalaupapa National Park, the former leprosy colony of Hawaii. We have to thank our folks from New York, because he actually gave us a saint there, Diane and Jason. Mother Marian Cope came from Syracuse, New York. She served at the leprosy colony in the 1800s. She's canonized as one of the saints, again, from America, and especially from New York. Again, right in front of you, a little more about that later, folks, but right in front of you is the waterfall, Papala'ua. This is the tallest that runs all year round on the island of Molokai, 1,700 feet from top to bottom. So when it faces your side, enjoy taking your pictures, folks. And you might see some black dots underneath you. Those are mountain goats. Sometimes you'll see them here on the cliff sides. It's actually a real clear day, folks, and right in front of you, you see a shadow on the horizon. That's the island of Oahu, almost 100 miles away, right about your 1 to 2 o'clock position. Left side of the aircraft, again, Marcy and Dan, you'll find a fine black sand beach. We're going to share that with those on the right too, so don't worry. This is known as Wailau Valley. Wailau means many waters, and on the left side of the aircraft, you'll see that black sand beach created by the black lava rock of the island, pulverized with Mother Nature and tossed back up on the shoreline. How would you like to live like that? Can you give up your iPhone, that smartphone? Some people are laughing. Some people say yes, and most people say no. But on the left-hand side, give these folks credit. Take a look in the valley. You'll see, again, the farmhouses. There are about 14 Hawaiians that remain there. The land was given to them by the King of Hawaii back in the 1800s. So, folks, you can see them. They camp out. They go fishing over here on the beach. Extended family comes out over here. And on the right side of the aircraft, again, sharing the view with those on the right. Sharing the view with those on the right hand side. This is Kaiba. Now folks, you're going to see some shelters right there on the edge of the beach. And these folks are the Molokai Hawaiians. They come out here from time to time to go fishing. This is their bread basket. This is where you get all the fish they need. So again, they come out and they camp out. Here's another view of Papalua Waterfalls. For you first there, Kimberly and James, and then we'll turn around for everybody on the left-hand side. This is a little lower view, so you can capture the entire valley plus the waterfall. Kind of a wide-angle shot. Right in front of you there, Diane and Jason, you can see the lines coming towards you. The lines on the ocean coming towards you. That's a northwesterly ocean swell. So what that means is it gets to high surf here on the north-facing shorelines. Take a look here, right there, Kimberly and James. You see the lines as they roll up and become waves over time on the right-hand side. So this is generated by a weather system way to the north side of us. And then when you see that, the surfers will be happy. Too bad there's no one out here to surf, but you know, folks, right in front of you is very isolated. Sometimes the Molokai Hawaiians come out here on boats and they go surfing on these beautiful waves here. There'll be some more there, Dan and Marcy, right in front of the nose of the aircraft. The wind is strong too, though it's blowing out the wave. So you see the backside of the wave, the wind is blowing it out towards you. Just watch the wave out there on the left-hand side of the aircraft. And folks, these sea cliffs over here, formed by a huge earthquake and landslide over 2.5 million years ago, actually about 1.4 million years ago. And part of the land shook, part of the island just peeled off, fell right into the water. And out to your left-hand side, actually about 27 miles out, there's a debris line that actually shows how far it just fell right into the ocean. And it was a huge event. In fact, created a huge tsunami. It actually went over the island of Molokai, actually went over the island of Lanai too, way back in the ancient days. So part of the crater that created this island actually collapsed over here. Take a look in front of you, everyone. And right in front of you, we've got 1, 2, 3 Hawaiian volcanoes lined up for you. And in front of the nose of the aircraft also, you'll find, first of all, Mount Haleakala in the distance, 10,000 feet tall. Then comes the West Maui volcano. And then comes, right in front of the nose of the aircraft, our island of Molokai. If you look forward there, Marcy and Dan, take a look. The mountains are kind of like shields, Roman shields lying on the ground. That's exactly what we're called. We're actually called shield volcanoes. So right in front of you folks, you got the shield volcano, 10,000 feet tall, the eastern mountain of Maui. That is Mount Halakala. Then comes the West Maui Mountains. To your right, you got the island of Lanai now. Now it's your turn, Kimberly and James. You can see Lanai to your right. And underneath us, again, the island of Molokai, our friendly isle. If you look down to your left and right, Diane and Jason, you can see all of the coral reef that kind of borders around this island. And like I said, it's one of the largest coral reefs that you'll ever see here in the Hawaiian Islands. So you can see the colors as it changes. That's how we could tell like how deep it is. So we see the turquoisey colors, it's shallow, and of course it goes out to the deep Pacific blue, going out to, again, folks, about 40, 60, 100, or even about 200 feet here in this area. Okay, let's share the view of Elephant Rock. Folks on the right first. Kimberly and James is a great deep sea fishing area. See a lot of coral reef. This is actually a good place for scuba diving. I've seen people put a boat over here in the back of the rock where it's sheltered, and they go scuba diving. It's a pretty neat place if you like scuba diving. Okay, so take a look to your right. You can see that long line of rocks that looks like an elephant trunk. And at a certain angle, it will look more like an elephant. Don't worry, folks on the left will turn around for you. I'm going to share this with you, Kimberly and James, first. What do you think, Kimberly? Now it looks like an elephant? You see that now? Yeah, cool, yeah? What Mother Nature can make with soft fluid water and, of course, solid rock. Okay, let's turn it around. Elephant Rock for those of you on the left-hand side. Hope you enjoy getting on a boat and traveling out here. It's actually a great place for fishing. Okay, it's for all you folks on the left-hand side now. Just checking in on you. I'm doing a lot of turns, that's why. How you guys doing? Doing okay? Feeling good? Alright, that's the main thing. And again, folks, lots of places for you to explore here on the west side. I should ask, how many folks are staying out here on the west side? Anybody at Kunapali, Kapalua? Okay, some of you folks, Kihei, Wailea, McKenna? Okay, so some of you on the south side and some on the west side. Don't worry. We put the resorts where it's hot, dry, and sunny, and that's where the fine resorts are, all the places I just mentioned. Again, the northern part of the island, like the Hana Coast where you folks went on, that's the wetter side of the island. More lush, more tropical flowers, and a lot of greenery there. So, folks, in front of the nose of the aircraft, most of the time, like I said, the resorts are on the protected side of the island, so that's why you also have some white sand beaches over there. The black sand that you saw along the northern edges of Molokai and some over here on the island of Maui is the black lava rocket island. And the wave action over time, you know, just constantly rubs the rocks around together, kind of like diamonds, and rub against each other, so they make that black sand. The white sand that you're enjoying is actually coral particles and hardened algae, believe it or not, bleached white by the sun, and they become little tiny particles of white sand that you enjoy. Now again, folks, here on the west side, you actually grow some delicious coffee. You'll see some of the green fields out there to right inside Kimberly and James at about 2 o'clock position on the hillside. So in the back of the Kunapali Resort, you can actually taste that coffee for free. It's actually our best coffee in the state this past year, and it's called the Maui Mocha. And the coffee shop, folks, well, today is Sunday. This is the only day of rest they get. To find that coffee shop is right in the town of Lahaina. You'll see a tall smokestack if you drive there. There's only one for miles around. And just remember, the road that you got to turn on is almost the same name as the town. The town is called Lahaina, and the road is called Lahaina Luna. That means Upper Lahaina or High Lahaina. And again, on that road, you see that smokestack. All you do is drive to the base of it, You'll discover the Maui Grown Coffee Shop there. You can taste for free any of the varieties of Maui coffee they have, but try that Maui Mocha. It's spelled M-O-K-K-A, and that is actually the best coffee in the state this past year. Now, folks, in front of the nose of the aircraft, we're going to take you to a part that is similar to the Hana Coast Highway, but it's not as long. It'll take you maybe an hour and a half to drive, and maybe 2 hours if you lengthen it out. Bring along your picnic lunch or swimsuit. There's some watering holes you might want to take a dunk in, or you might just want to have your swimsuit on so you can put the top down of your convertible and get a tan along the way. Now, folks, in front of you is a black rocky point. Diane and Jason, directly in front of you, is called Nakalele Point. And Marcy and Dan, there's actually a tiny white pole on top of that point that you'll see shortly. That is the Coast Guard Barricade Lighthouse. And on the other side of it, we'll see what the Nakalele blowhole is doing. It's actually an ancient lava tube that reaches into the ocean, and wave action through the lava tube may force out a fountain of water from time to time. So, folks, in front of the nose of the aircraft, as we head along over here, don't forget, we've got free maps, free posters for all of you to enjoy. And those maps actually depict some of the areas that I've been talking about.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home.
Okay, so folks, on the left and right hand sides of the aircraft, we're headed right over the Highway 340, also known as the Kaikila Highway. And in front of us, slightly to the left of our nose, there are two places that you can walk around the Nakalele Point area. The first parking lot is closer to our nose. The second one is a little further in the distance with more cars in it. And both will allow you to explore the area by the blowhole and also by the small lighthouse here. So take a look to your left. You can see the trail that goes on towards the lighthouse area to your left. A lot of folks on a Sunday day like us may join our motorcycle clubs, rent those Harley Davidsons. You can take these turns in style. Take a look to your left there, Diane and Jason. See where the cars are, and then look outwards to your left. Right there where the rocks are a little slick and black. And there's a hole in the ground there. We're going to wait for a wave now, between sets of waves. So may not do, there it goes. Little purple water, just barely, yeah, to your left hand side, about 9 o'clock position there, Dan and Marcy. Okay, there's a little wave coming in. Let's see if it hits the blowhole just right. And it'll travel upwards at a little fountain of water. There it goes, to your left hand side, just barely, yeah. So you can see it right in front of you about 12 o'clock, right there where there's a little white water. Okay, right inside, it's trying to come up. It needs a little more wave action. Straight to right. Little hole in the ground out there. And just barely some water. There we go. Just a little bit of water trying to come up there. So a little bit stronger wave action. Enjoy it. Take a look to your right. And you've got the parking lot area. Now there's some easy walking trails. That's right in front of you there, Diane and Jason. Slightly to the left of our nose. There's a lookout point also. So come out here, folks, and enjoy. You can actually picnic along the way. Don't forget to picnic lunch. Down to your left, Marcy and Dan, there's an overlook point there to your left. You see people gathering around there, walking out to the ramp. And on the right side of the aircraft, you got Kahakula Rock there, Kim Bay and James. That rock, supposedly, King Kaikili supposedly dove off that rock in the ocean to inspire bravery in his warriors right before a very crucial battle. That could be a tall tale, but the king himself was said to be over 7 feet tall. And a great king actually tattooed right down the half of his body with thunder tattoos. That's why his name is Kaikili, known as the Thunderer. And here on the right hand side there, Kim Bay and James, you'll see some tidal pools over here. And on the right side of the aircraft, people walked out to them, take a little saltwater soak. You can do that too. There are numerous trails over here. Some people are fishing over here. And on the left side of the aircraft, the major part of the Alvin pools is up ahead and to our left. Okay, so take a look on the left-hand side, folks. Now you can see Jason and Diane, when people walk down the trail, you see them in the pool right down there to your left-hand side. That's where you can park your car on the left side of the aircraft, okay? We'll turn around for those on the right in a moment. Right in front of you is a little Hawaiian village. Dan and Marcy, don't forget, stop there. Auntie Julia the village is famous for her banana bread. Okay, see him right down there. So don't forget, maybe I'll see you this afternoon, okay? There, Kimberly and James, don't forget to wave at me as you soak in the pools. And the water in that is renewed by high tide and wave action over time. And everyone, you must stop in at the village food stand. They got that banana bread. Make sure you get an extra loaf there, Kimberly, so James can have his midnight snack, okay? Promise me you do that, alright? Okay. You can share that too, y'all. Now, folks, if you're on the nose of the aircraft, take a look. Right in front of the nose of the aircraft, 10,000 foot tall Haleakala Mountain. The top is crowned by a national park. And you see the bottom third of the mountain there, Diane and Jason, covered with 37,000 acres of sugarcane. The very top of the mountains are national park. The middle third of the mountains where we actually farm all of our farm fresh produce. So that's my favorite area because I love to eat. But folks, the sugarcane in front of you is also great for making vodka, rum, and whiskey. So if you're interested, you enjoy a delicious, again, Halimali distillery tour. You can sample some of the vodka and the whiskey. And we also enjoy, folks, in front of the nose of the aircraft, the Ocean Vodka Farm. So folks, also in front of the nose of the aircraft, hope you head along the central plain. Lots again for you to enjoy in the middle section of the mountain. If you feel adventurous there, Diane and Jason enjoy zip lining, okay? So we hope you enjoy zipping down the line 40, 50 miles an hour. And we also hope you enjoy screaming like Tarzan, right to the next car, okay? And you can race him, not a problem, right? And folks in front of the nose of the aircraft, we hope you enjoy also the Halimali Distillery. Dan and Marcy, you can go right up the mountain on the Haleakala Highway. And again, folks, will take your scenic 2.5 hours. And again, folks, you can head out there, and just when you go up the Haleakala Highway, no more than 15 minutes, you make a left turn, and you'll be in a tiny village of Halimali. You can enjoy tasting from 10 o'clock on. That's when they have the tasting tours. Now, we also have one winery here, so I'd like to encourage you all to enjoy, a little wine tasting free. And that's on the right corner of the mountain there. Kimberly and James will take you maybe about, 45-minute scenic drive to get there. Enjoy Tedeschi Winery, also known as Maui's Winery. We only have one. And you can enjoy the beautiful views. It's a nice place to picnic too, so don't forget your picnic lunch. Now, if you forgot your picnic lunch, don't worry. Right across from the winery is the Ulupalakura Ranch and their wonderful deli. And their deli is, has the freshest cheeseburgers and hamburgers around. And that meat was also featured exclusively at our fine dining restaurants as well as our Whole Foods store right here in Kahului, Maui. Now, today is the day for the beach, too. They got some time there. Dan and Marcy, you might want to head down on the right-hand side to Kihei, Raleigh, McKenna. Some of you folks are actually staying out there, and that'll be a great place for you to enjoy the beautiful white sand beaches, lounge around, maybe get a spa massage treatment, ladies. And again, on the right side of the aircraft, you're going to see another island straight to right about 3 o'clock. That's Kaho'olawe, our Navy target island. Used to target practice about World War II, the Korean conflict, and Vietnam. No one lives there, just too much unexploded ammunition on that island. And that's why you have the help of the Navy in cleaning it up. It's going to be some time before the general public's allowed on board. And again, folks, as we start to head inbound over here, I'd like to wish all of you a wonderful time here and also a safe return home back to your friends and loved ones. Folks, go to take pictures all the way to touchdown. I'm going to ask that you please excuse me for For the safety of the flight, during takeoff and landings, we're talking just to the Maui Tower folks and making sure that we obey the instructions. And again, folks, you can trade cameras with each other and always take pictures of each other. That's always a great memory. Have fun on your Hawaii vacation. Congratulations for those who are celebrating something special like your honeymoon, birthday, or anniversary here. And thanks for being with us. We'd love to see you again. So I'm going to leave with aloha, ahui ho. Aloha till we meet again. Be right back with you once we're solid on the ground.
Over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday wish upon a star where the clouds are far behind. Trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you did to, oh, why can't I?
Okay, so folks, at this time, I'd like to say again, mahalo. Thank you for being with us. Look around, please. I don't want you to lose anything, especially that precious camera equipment. Okay, now you take off your seatbelts first. Then the last thing to do is the headsets. You can put them the headsets on racks above you, folks in back. Folks in front, just hand me your headsets. I'll help you with that. Mahalo and aloha.
For